You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, though? This is Detroit Mail with the No Name Podcast, giving you another podcast for today. All right, let's get the preliminaries out of the way. If you have not done it, please go to our YouTube page at IOW Sports Network. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell. Ding! And also, we are on Facebook. And if you have not done that, please go to our Facebook page and join IOW Network. And you will see that you can drop a funny take. You can drop a meme. You can drop, if you can represent your team. If you are a fan of any sport, you may upload it to our IOW Facebook network page. Also, just like Lamar always says, if you have something that you want to sell, because we are about networking, you can put that and advertise on our IOW Facebook page. If you're selling something, promoting something such as your podcast or anything, you can go to that. Also, you'll see strolling across the bottom. That is for our IOW Network snapback hat. That is the Cash App going across the bottom. All you have to do, go to the Cash App, insert $30. Hit us up with your mailing address or where you like for us to send it, and we will mail you the hat out to you promptly. I think we have. Oh, before I do that, also, if you haven't done it, Lamar has a podcast called Wizard Chief. And if you are a Chiefs fan, you can go there and he talks about everything Chiefs. Also, Nick Shine has a Proud Jet podcast. So if you are a Jets fan, you can go there and talk about everything all Jets. Now we got out the way. We are going to do a preview. Well, not a preview. We're going to do a review and a reaction to the finale, Lions versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Disgusting. I mean, that's the best thing I can say. It was a disgusting performance. I think that if you want to say who was the winner of the quarterback battle, it was a narrow victory by David Blau. That's because he moved the ball down past the 50 and got into the red zone more than Tim Boyle did. Tim Boyle made my stomach hurt. Tim Boyle made me want to Earl. Tim Boyle was garbage. He needed to be set out on a curb. His performance was not great at all. I don't know what was going on with Tim Boyle, but it's like I said all the time, he is so inconsistent. Personally, I think the Lions should go with two quarterbacks. Blau and Tim Boyle. Blau and Jared Goff. Because Boyle is just not a good quarterback. He's just not. I'm just giving my raw uncut, so I have to go back and really watch it, with a very fine-tooth comb and see everybody. But I think Craig Reynolds did pretty well. It's clear cut to me that it should be Swift, Williams, and Craig Reynolds. I think that Justin Jackson didn't do anything to me. He had a few decent runs, but nothing spectacular. Same with Godwin, nothing spectacular. Pipperton dropped a few passes, but to be fair to him, some of the passes that was thrown to him was horrible. So it was really hard to really evaluate some of the receivers. Even Tom Kennedy, man, just sure hands. He dropped a touchdown pass. So it's almost like they just start unraveling in front of our eyes. It's like, okay, you worked, we saw the mistakes you made in Atlanta. Okay, fine. Seemed to improve them when you got to the Coast game. You got to this game, and just like everything's like unraveled. We forgot about all that stuff we learned. I mean, Aiden Hutchinson still looked good. I mean, he was disruptive in the backfield. He didn't play that many downs, but you can see where he got the holding penalties, and because his relentless pursuit, you can see how he was pushing the line. Same with Harris. I think Harris was doing pretty good. He was pushing the line. He got in the backfield a lot. They were stopping the run pretty good at the very beginning when the first strings were in. I just think that you can see what some of the weakness was in the secondary. They played the run pretty good when the first string was in. They played good defense for the most part up until the last half. Defense because they kept them out of the end zone and held them to field goals. They gave a few plays here and there, but they kept them to field goals. But the penalties, I mean, it was a very undisciplined game. You seen a lot of penalties. I mean, TJ Watt got in the backfield, but that's TJ Watt. So I'm not gonna really harp on that. You expect he's gonna beat your offensive line here and there. So I'm not gonna really harp on that. TJ Watt is a great player. So for the most part, I think the first string did pretty decent, minus the quarterback play. And we got into the second and the third and the backups. At first, they was moving they're doing pretty good. The blocking was pretty good. They're running pretty good. It's just that Blau and Boyle was just making so many mistakes. I couldn't focus on anything else. It was just like, I can't believe some overthrows, underthrows. God, it was one play where I think it was Boyle. He moved out of pocket too soon. He would have been patient. It's like he saw a little bit of pressure, and the block was held. He ran out of pocket too soon, ended up throwing an incomplete pass. There's another play I saw, and this was more on alignment. I wish I couldn't see the number, but I think Boyle was running and trying to escape some pressure, and he could have stepped up and up and in and through the pass, but the offensive line was just standing there and allowed the defense to tackle him. I was like, I mean, he literally was just standing there. I just could not understand what was going on. It was like somebody was paying them to throw the game. For real. I was like, this is ridiculous. I didn't see any targets going to DJ Chark. I just like this was a piss poor performance. And all that discipline and all that culture change that we've seen, and then they come out and just look bad. I wasn't concerned about the score. I was more concerned about the product. I mean, if they would have came out and lost, but played a great game, that's improvement. But the fact that they didn't even look good, now it's more concerned than anything else. I'm like, I'm kind of concerned now. Now, I mean, it was preseason. They didn't run all their plays. Golf wasn't in there. Hutchinson didn't play a full game. I mean, there's a few people. I didn't see Rodriguez out there. I wonder what's going on with that. Let's overlook them. I didn't see Rodriguez out there at all. I thought that at first that Savion Smith played a pretty decent game, and then he got beat on a couple plays. But overall, he played a pretty decent game. Now, I will say the one thing I can say positive about it is that they did improve on tackling. They kind of cut down on the yards that was gained after the pass. The yak yards was kind of cut down. So I will give them that. But as a whole, I just was disgusted by what I saw. I mean, I can't even think of another word. I was just disgusted by what I saw. I think that, I'm gonna say me. I expected more performance wise. like I said, I'm gonna go back to I wasn't expecting victory as much as I was expecting performance to be better. Performance to be improved, and I didn't see that in this game. So that's all. I was just kind of giving a quick overview. I may do another video after I go back and actually really look at certain things. But I was so disgusted by the performance, especially of Boyle. I can only focus on just that quarterback play. It was just horrible. But this is just my raw uncut after I actually saw the game. So once I go back and see, I may come back with something else. But for right now, it was garbage. But if you haven't, like I said before, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. We got a lot of videos with quite a few views, but only 1 or 2 likes. And the likes help with the algorithm from YouTube. So please, if you enjoy the video, please click on it, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to build something here. We're trying to build a online media conglomerate. It's not, like I said before, there's some things I don't like. I don't really like asking for the likes, but it's what how YouTube has this thing set up. We need to help move the algorithm a certain way. We need to move the algorithm along so we can kind of move the video along, so to speak. But anyway, so once again, thank you again for tuning in. Until next time, until tomorrow, actually, we will be live Monday from 4 p.m. on YouTube. So if you want to voice your opinion or what you thought of the game, join us on YouTube at 4 p.m. Monday. We're on to 6. So if you can't make it exactly at 4, we come on 5:30. We'll still be on. If you can't make it Monday, you just want to hold it to Thursday. We also be doing the same thing Thursday at 4:00, streaming live to YouTube, Twitch, and also our Facebook network page. So, go over to that page and join that. You can join the discussion in that also. Until next time, peace.